back. Welcome back. So I'm up in the, give you a little pan around. I'm in the Cairn Gorm ski centre. Cairn Gorms. Down the bottom there, we've got Loch Morlich. Sun's just coming up. It's only just after 8 o'clock. It's October. October 14th today. I'm meeting up with Stevie for Mountains Peak and a few others. There's about, I think maybe 8, 9, possibly 10 of us. We're all going to do a wee double Munro today. As they say in Game of Thrones, winter is coming. I think unlike the last few videos where we had a bit of sun and a bit of heat, it is, as you can see with the rab on, it is a cold start today. It's 1 degree. We've got winds forecasted between 30 and 50 mile an hour, and we've also got, as I'll show you behind us, our first little drop of snow. Shouldn't be enough to put on any crampons or ice axe, stuff like that, but it's still going to make for a challenging day. Probably not getting any drone footage, I don't think, because of the wind. It's already here. I was going to put some drone footage up of the car park, but as you can maybe hear in the mic, it's buffering too much. However, I do have a new camera to test out. It's the Insta360 RS1. So we'll have some little B-roll footage of that, so you can see how that looks. To be quite a nice wee addition to the videos. But anyway, I'm going to go and stay warm while I wait for the boys and a couple of girls to meet us up, and then we can get on our trail. Hopefully it's an enjoyable little trek. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys on the mountain. I mentioned where we're going today, so first one today is Ben Macdui, which is second highest Munro in Scotland, and then we've got a long walk over the plateau to the second Munro of Cairn Gorm, and then we're back down. We may not be stopping at all, just because of how cold it's likely to be at all, but we'll see. Fish on, the walk going, it's like a steady warm up to have. And as I mentioned on the video intro, I'm using a Insta360 RS1, a new action camera for me to try out. It gives me a chance to do basically little angles like we've got here, side on, one's from the back, one's from the front. Almost has that drone-like look to it. I'm using what's called an invisible selfie stick here, although from what I can see, it didn't fully work. I think perhaps the temperature played a factor in it, because I did try it at home a few times and it's worked perfectly since and before. Ski goggles went on at this part of the hike as the cold wind was becoming bitter towards the eyes and any exposed skin, to be honest. And you will find that most of the people did have them on. Coming up through the Larry Grew here, we're within a few minutes of the main summit of Ben Macdui, which is, just to remind you, like you can quite hear it on the video, the second highest Munro in Scotland. Didn't really stay too long, as the wind was getting absolutely brutal at this point, but we did have a wee quick bite to eat, and a little hide from the wind. Alright, Ben Macdui summit. Let's go and get that bad boy tagged. Woofed. Oh. Right, Ben Macdui in the bag. Right, get a slight bit of shelter. Oh, the wind is awful. Aye, so we're just gotta get a wee quick seat here at the summit and then it's pushing on. I've recorded so far, let me see, 54.2 miles an hour wind speeds. That's pretty mental. Got a little shelter here, but I ain't got to last long, so we stand up again and then we just get it going. This is fun for October. It's not even proper winter yet. So after that short respite at the summit of Ben Macdui, we started the walk over towards Cairn Gorm. And this is at the point where we started to notice some of the extremes kicking in. Like, as you see on the camera, the lens was actually freezing within 20 seconds of use. My ski goggles as well, ice was forming on them within seconds. We were finding that the wind was actually taking us sideways. We were hitting the limiters of what our kit can handle and what our bodies can handle. This was becoming a real rough test of a challenge, I would say. You'll probably not hear me because I've got a mic on. Oh my god, this is boring now. We're in the plateau, just past the Pila, on the way up now to the Cairn Gorm. You can see, I think it's about -15 right now because it's just sticking to us to ice. But I'm keeping the video short and sweet right now, just purely because I don't want to get my hands cold. I don't want to get the camera wet. So we're going to crack on. Be doing a bit. Cairn Gorm, everything's starting to freeze up, like I'm getting frost on all the bits. So I would say, yeah, at least -15 right now, maybe even more than that. So yeah, October, I think this bodes well for the people who like winter conditions in Scotland. Yes, I think this bodes well for the cracking winter people. Right. Okay, so now it really starts to get interesting. As we're starting the next climb up towards Cairn Gorm, we really start hitting just heavy, relentless wind. We took a quick breather before we dug deep for this next part. I did a wee best attempt to try and get some filming done. You know, here I clock in that we did 58.4 miles an hour wind. That was ended up being the highest that we recorded for the day. But as we got going here, the wind just became more arduous. I made for the challenge. See, one side of my face is just iced up. One side of the body was iced up by now. We were taking it sideways and endways. It was starting to take me off my feet. It was a full whiteout just as we peak up towards the summit of the Cairn Gorm. apologies for that level of noise from the wind, but I did feel like I wanted to keep that in for this video, just so you can really get a sense of how heavy that was. So this is us coming off the Cairn Gorm summit, and that was probably the highest point we had for terms of the extreme of the conditions. As you'll see in the camera lens, the camera lens was freezing up by now. I'd wiped it at the summit so it was clean, and as soon as I put it out, it just froze within seconds. At this point the winds felt like it was at the heaviest, and then it blew me over as I reached the summit, and the temperature definitely felt like it was at its coldest. I mean, here I just took my glove off to actually do a quick adjustment to something. By the time I got my glove back on, which was maybe 20 seconds, my hand was numb. It was actually bitingly cold. So that's an indication to me of we were maybe, with that wind chill, maybe under -20 even. Certainly the recorded speed was at 58.4. But it soon came down, and that was us then on the little path taking towards the Tarnagan Cafe. And then by then onwards, the conditions from here onwards, we were soon outside the Clag and into something that was more resembling a hill walk.
Right, we set yourself up for 2 hours.
Not got far to go to the car. I'll spin you around and I'll show you. So I think I'm just going to end the video here. I'm hoping that I had some footage I filmed there that was windy, because I didn't put the mic on. I'm hoping it was good enough to get by. There you go, that's where we are, almost there. Little bits of ice still flying off me. We all reckon it was about -20 at the coldest part. I mean, things like the waters are frozen. We had so much layers of frost it's actually stuck to us as well. Like I say, the icicles were on the goggles, it's pretty cool. Still got a lot of ice on the gloves. Yeah, pretty cool, eh? And this is October. It's really early in Scotland for that, I think, for this level of, normally get like a flicker of snow, but to get this level, yeah, it's pretty cool, eh? So I'm going to say cheerio for now, and let's see what the next adventure brings. Who knows? But for me, Robert, Moffat Mountain Adventures, see you guys on the next one. Take care. Don't forget, like and subscribe, tell all your mates, do all that fun stuff. Peace out. Goodbye.